I'd like for Miss Darby Holly and Miss Sandra Anderson to come forward and lead us in singing the Star Spangled Banner.
Everybody sing.
And salute.
All right?
Oh, sing and you sing by the dawn's early light, and of the free, and the home of God praise.
The Florence Morning News published my phone number when they ran their story Sunday. I was kind of shocked to see it there. But the good that came out of it is Mr. Gary Coe called me and said one of his crew actually loaded that bomb. So, Mr. Gary Coe, would you come forward and give us a little information on that, sir? One of his crew loaded the bomb.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to see they made a monument out of this.
Speak up!
Can you hear me? Speak up. Okay, my name is Gary Coe, C-O-E. I was stationed at Hunter Air Force Base, Savannah, Georgia, from January of 1957 till June of 1961. I was a munitions weapons specialist with 2 loading crews that loaded this weapon on a B-47E the morning of March the 11th, 1958. Man, that's a long time ago. The aircraft tail number was 351876A, a late model B-47E made by Boeing Aircraft Company. I can't tell you what all it could carry, but it did carry a Type Mark 6 nuclear weapon that morning. After the weapon was loaded at 10:05 a.m., at 10:15 the weapons crew was finished loading it, and I'd done a pre-flight inspection on it. After checking off all the bomb bay area and the weapon, I signed off on it, and the aircraft bomb bay doors were closed at 10:30. It was turned over to the aircraft crew chief at 10:30 to give to the air crew. The air crew commenced takeoff at 3:19 p.m. and somewhere between there and here they had some kind of mechanical problem. Don't know what it was exactly, but I was told that he had a light come on and went into bomb bay to check on the light of what could be wrong, and he lost his balance and accidentally pulled the emergency release cable, which really makes sense because it isn't anything else that could release it except electrically. And it wasn't done that way because it takes 3 people to do it. At 4:19 p.m., this bomb exploded right here after it went through the bomb bay doors. The weapon did not have a nuclear capsule in it, had never had one put in it, and there was not one on the aircraft. I can assure you there was no radiation ever around this weapon at any time, and never was. I just want to make that clear because there's been a lot of stuff wrote about it. And over the years I've read a lot of it. You now have the true story since they're going to make a monument out of it. The air crews and ground crews at that time were the best in the business and knew what they were doing. But in any situation, a human accident could happen. And I think that's what happened here. There was a long and lengthy debriefing that went on for days back at the air base. There were numerous items changed on the weapon and quite a few items changed in the aircraft to make sure this problem never happened again. And to my recollection, this accident of this type never happened again accidentally. There were a few times that some were dropped on purpose so the aircraft could get back and land, but not an accident like this. That's about all I have. It's short and sweet.